Hi everyone. I'm here today to talk about when is it time to just give up cleaning your printer and just get a new one if you have edible ink printers. These printers don't last that long. I use mine every single day and I use them hard. So it's like 6 months to a year when I have to replace them. If I get past the 6 month mark, I feel lucky because I do use these printers a lot. I just have two prints today to show you. Now I don't know. I think you can see the difference. Like look at this row here and this row here. It's the most obvious. And the one here is not printing the magenta correctly. And this one is printing the magenta okay, and it's darker. And it might not be a big difference, but for some things, it makes a huge difference. For some things, it's not as obvious. And you can usually get away with it, like keeping the printer a little longer. If you know that this one over here prints magenta and this one over here prints blue a little more, you can kind of decide what to print on each one. But if you only have one printer and it's starting to print the colors wrong, and you've cleaned the printer heads, you've gone through the ink cartridges and checked those, if you've adjusted the settings in the computer and nothing fixes it, then it's usually time to just get a new printer. And when you get that new printer, you'll be amazed at how well it prints compared to the old one, because they just eventually wear out. The food coloring ink is not good to these printers, and if you use them a lot like I do, they wear out fairly quickly. So if you have a printer that you're having trouble with, every single thing has been checked a million times, you've adjusted the colors in the computer settings, and you've cleaned everything, you might just need to get a new printer, and that's really the only thing that you can do. There's not a whole lot that you can do when they finally decide not to print something the right way. That's just usually the end of the road. And if it's older than a year, then count yourself lucky, because mine usually don't last for more than a year. And when they do, I'm really surprised, honestly. All right, so leave me any questions, but I just wanted to tell you sometimes you just need to get a new printer. This is not an easy thing to do. Printing edible ink is not easy. People make it sound like it's really easy, but it's not. There's a lot of tricks that you need to do, and it's expensive unless you can justify the cost of using the printer a lot. And it's not. Yeah, I know a lot of people who've thrown their printers out the window because they're so frustrating. But I just wanted to tell you, at some point, you just need to get a new printer. That's just how it is, unfortunately. All right, so leave me any questions, and I will talk to you later.